Smeller, Mark Nash, Michael Gross, Michael Gross, the boss, my nigga, my brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo. Damn, that was a bad intro right there. Let me try that again. Yo, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross. Big ups to that 501 and that 317, man. Y'all know how I get down, man. Little Rock, Indianapolis, we in the motherfucking building. And I'm back with another one. Yes, sir. I am back with another one, man. TEOFIMO Lopez. This shit is getting bad, y'all. It ain't getting too good. It ain't getting better. That's all I'm gonna say. Audacity was good. Xavier was good. Mr. Vegas was good. Late Show 42 was good. Rubisky was good. It's not getting better, man. I'm looking at stories coming out every day, and it seems like TEOFIMO Lopez is trying to separate himself from Top Rank. He came out and said this: "We're going to meet up with a lawyer this week. I see myself for this fight or the next fight. I'll be a free agent. There is so much proof for me to get out of this contract. They gave me the golden ticket. Todd DeBuff gave me the golden ticket." Now, what he's referring to is Todd DeBuff. He did some things that, in my opinion, wasn't in the best interest of his fighter. Wasn't in the best interest of TEOFIMO Lopez. He tried to collude with the zone and have TEOFIMO Lopez market value, kind of bring it down a little bit. He tried to shoot it down a little bit. He got on the phone with one of his friends over at the zone, one of the high-ranking officials, and he thought when he got off the phone that they had an understanding that Eddie would not bid on the fight. So, and I'm gonna just let TEOFIMO Lopez tell you. I'm kind of long-winded, so give me a second. Here we go.
Yeah, God willing, and I'm very thankful. It sucks. It really does. It sucks to have it go this way, because of the relationship that I've had with Top Rank, but it's more so the relationship I have with ESPN, not more so of Top Rank. But Todd DeBuff is the man. He knows what he's doing, right? So we got to give him kudos to Todd DeBuff for distributing and working on his fighters very well. So congratulations, Todd DeBuff. You just lost your best fighter from your stable.
So right there, he says you lost the best fighter from your stable. I mean, and that's an argument to be made if he's the best fighter over there on Top Rank. I mean, I have no quarrels with him thinking that he's a top dog. He just became semi-undisputed, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to call it. So he feels like he popping big shit right now. So let's go out to see what he's had to say to Akib Barak.
ESPN knows my relationship with them and how much I love them in the platform, but of course they're upset. They're disappointed in Todd DeBuff and Top Rank, this is what happens, man. I look at it like this, I know what I'm worth. As long as if they could have treated us with respect, and they could have done those things properly like they should have as a business, then we wouldn't be in the situation.
So I'm gonna stop it right there. He says if they could have treated us with respect, and that's a big thing, man. As a fighter, and I've never been a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on the outside looking in. I'm trying to know the same thing how a fighter thinks, even though I've never been a fighter. I'm looking at it right, and you putting your life on the line. You're getting in the ring, putting your life on the line, and you just wanted to be treated with respect. You just want to have a little bit of a class when you negotiate business. And one thing about Todd the Buff that really drove me wrong is he was classless. He was classless. He going behind people's back, calling other networks, trying to drive the price down, y'all. I cannot stress to y'all how pissed off that makes me. That shit right there makes me, it kind of like boils my blood, right? You guys know you guys got a certain percentage of TEOFIMO's contracts. So anytime you fight, y'all gonna get broke off. Y'all gonna get paid. For you to drive the price down not only takes money out of TEOFIMO Lopez's mouth, but it takes money out of your mouth, Todd the Buff. You guys get $800,000 from Triller, and y'all ain't got to put on no event. Y'all ain't got to promote it. Y'all ain't got to have no kind of logistics going on. But again, Todd don't look at it like that. Todd look at it like his feelings were hurt. Oh, this young guy, how dare he try to take this to purse bid? How dare he try to go out there and get more money? He signed the contract. He signed the contract, but that's what purse bids are for. That's what purse bids are for. If you can't agree because you feel like you worth more money, then it goes to purse bid. And if you don't capitulate to the purse bid, then either you drop your belt or you get stripped. Either one. But TEOFIMO Lopez was smarter. He knew his worth. He knew that what's going on Wayne Fitness, Brandon Corey Williams was good. He knew that, or he felt that he was worth more. And for Todd the Buff to try to go around his back and really try to drive the price down, I have a big problem with that. And I mean, look, I don't know about the golden ticket, but when you take if they go to court, when you take this to court, you got a lot of proof to show you that your promoters was working against you. They didn't have your best interest at heart or your best interest, you know what I'm saying, in their plans or whatever. However you want to put it. What's going on, Pit Bully? They didn't have your best interest. They wouldn't put your best interest forward. With that being said, they're driving vans back here. Jesus Christ. Somebody moving in? Okay, cool. But anyway, they didn't have his best interest at heart. And I'm going to get back to the video, man, because I want to hear what the rest of TEOFIMO had to say.
ESPN knows my relationship with them and how much I love them in the platform, but and of course they're upset. They're disappointed in Todd the Buff and Top Rank,
That is absolutely true. That is 1,000% true. I watched Max on Boxing the other day. He said that ESPN, you know what? Let me see, can I pull it up? But he said that ESPN was not happy with the way that Top Rank lost the purse bid, or that how Top Rank did not bring the fight to their platform. They were upset. They were disappointed. So he's right when he says that.
ESPN knows my relationship with them and how much I love them in the platform, but and of course they're upset. They're disappointed in Todd the Buff and Top Rank, this is what happens, man. I look at it like this, I know what I'm worth, as long as if they could have treated us with respect, and they could have done those things properly like they should have as a business, then we wouldn't be in the situation right now. But honestly, God got better plans for me, and it's going towards Triller.
Amen. Amen. So do you see just Triller in your future, or maybe ESPN, or are you like a free agent like Canelo? What do you see?
Yeah, I see myself within maybe this fighter or my next fight. I'll be a free agent. There's so much proof for me to get out of this top ranked contract that they gave me the golden ticket. So, Todd DeBuff gave me the golden ticket by doing so. They already dug a bigger hole than needed to. So, of course, the takeover promotions will be in effect, and it'll be takeover promotions times a network, God willing. And that's what I'm looking forward to. ESPN, PBC, Triller, the list could go on and on. The Zone. I mean, there's so many guys, and I know that I bring all that to the platform. And right here, just alone, thanks to Triller, this right here will set the tone because my fight will be main event. And if we can hit 2 million views, pay-per-view buys, right there alone, it's like I'm on the cusp of becoming a pay-per-view star.
So there you have it, man. He's looking to become a free agent, start takeover promotions, and he feels like Top Rank has dug himself a hole that they can't dig themselves out of. And he may be right. He may be right. But one thing that came across myself on the screen. What's going on, y'all? Salute. One thing that came across what came to my attention was this tweet. Now I don't know who this dude is. I have no clue on who this guy is. All right. I just found his tweet to be very, very thought-provoking. Very thought-provoking. And it had me thinking, like, he's right. We don't need to see this. But I'm gonna go out to the tweet so you guys can know what I'm talking about. Like, Mike, what the fuck is you talking about? Well, give me a second, I'll tell you. Yeah, give me a second. Let me see what we got. That the one? No, that ain't the one. Nope, it's right here. So this guy, Gary Williams. I don't know Gary. I don't know Gary at all. You know what I'm saying? But Gary's like a cool dude. He got to have them glasses on. He says, I would hate to see Teofimo Lopez go into a contract dispute and be kept inactive for a while, especially after the momentum he's built after the Comey and Loma wins. But if he feels undervalued by his promoter, then he got to do what benefits him. Can end up messy, though. He's right. I would hate to see Teofimo Lopez get put on the shelf, man. I would hate to see this young kid who has a lot of momentum behind him coming off the Lomachenko win, whooping goddamn Comey ass, knocking him out, showing us that shit. Nakatani wasn't an easy fight that we all thought it was. Nakatani come back and whooped Felix Verdejo ass, stopped his ass, or whatever he did. He beat somebody's ass. So with that being said, man, I really hope we don't see it come to a contract dispute. I hope we can see maybe the parties looking at it like, man, we can buy each other out. Maybe we'll just buy each other out. You know what I'm saying? Or because I don't want to see Teofimo. And it seems like Teofimo Lopez is like not even remotely entertaining going back to Top Rank. He says, man, you guys have lost your best fighter. Let me go back to what he said when he first heard the news. This is what he said when he first heard the news about Todd DeBuff driving down the price. Let me see, man. Let me see, because I want to give y'all his first initial reaction. I don't want to give y'all the video that he posted and all that shit. I want to give y'all his first initial reaction when he first heard the news. Later, he deleted this tweet, but you know the internet is undefeated. We got everything. He says, Todd DeBuff, you won't have me back. So that means I ain't coming back. That means, goddamn me, y'all know what that means. Shit. Get ready because we're going to war, you prick. How dare you cock block my purse bid with the Zone and whoever else. You're done. Thank you, Triller, for letting the world know I'm next up. So that was his initial reaction to the whole Todd DeBuff purse big scandal, him calling the zone, thinking that Eddie Hearn wasn't going to bid. So with that being said, man, it's like this. I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know if Teofimo Lopez is going to be able to get out of his contract. But I with my guy Gary, man, I would hate to see this play out in the fashion of where we don't see Teofimo Lopez for 8 months, for 12 months, for 16 months, for 2 years. I don't want to go down that route. I don't want to go down that route, man. I like this young kid. Even though I don't agree with everything he says and all the moves he makes, he's good for the sport of boxing. He's definitely good for the sport of boxing. Now, do I think that T.O. can get out of his contract? I mean, Bob Arum been doing it. Bob Arum been in business for a long time, y'all. Bob Arum been in the business for a long motherfucking time. If Oscar, Floyd, Mikey, Cotto had to buy themselves out or sit out, I mean, I don't know if Teofimo Lopez, but I don't know if they had this kind of proof that Teofimo Lopez got that his own promotional companies was working against him. Now that's a big factor. If you take that to court and you can prove your promotional companies was working against you, then that right there should avoid the contract, in my opinion. That right there tells me that they didn't have your best interest at heart. They were doing things that was in their best interest, trying to draw the price down and keep the fight on their network for a minimum price. When people out there bidding 3 point, they didn't even come close, bro. And that's the big thing. 2.3 million? Nigga, the second place was got to be 3.5. Y'all $1.5 million behind. $1.2 million behind. Then the big boy came in with the 6.1, 6.2. Y'all $4 million behind. $4 million? And this y'all star fighter? This y'all guy? This the guy that just beat Loma? White Jesus? High Tech? The Matrix? The one y'all said was better than Ali? But y'all treat him like a second-class citizen. Y'all treat him like a second-class citizen, man. Y'all treat goddamn Teofimo Lopez like he goddamn a motherfucking bitch. I mean, I'm being real with you. There was a bitch move by Tyler Buff. There was no real G shit. There was no real nigga shit. There was no real shit at all. You gonna call somebody else to drive the price down, brother? Get your money up. Shit. If you want me, get your motherfucking money up. The price just went up. That's what T.O. said. The price just went up. And I'm gonna show y'all how the price gonna go up. You can M-Stacks. You can say they overpaid. That's your opinion. My brother, that ain't your money, though. That's your opinion. That ain't your money. You don't know how much money them boys working with over there on Triller. They got a lot of different investors. And maybe they thought Teofimo was worth $6 million. Who am I to say they overpaid? Who are you to say they overpaid? If they paid $6 million, guess what? They think Teofimo Lopez's fight was worth $6 million. That's why it's a free market. Just because you don't think it's worth it, and maybe I don't think it's worth it, don't mean somebody don't think it's worth it. I broke that down yesterday. So if you ain't see that show, I'm saying go back and watch it from yesterday, M-Stacks. But look, man, we're gonna open up the phone lines, man. 316. And I just wanna give a shout out right quick, man. Let me give my shout out right quick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the real niggas out there in my chat. You know what I'm saying? Who been rocking with your boy since day one. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Vegas, Fresh BX, D Nice. You know what I'm saying? All them guys, man. Rabisky, Cool Breeze. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all niggas for real, man. We crossed that mark. You know what I'm saying? We crossed that mark, y'all. I woke up this morning, you know what I'm saying? We was at 3,001. You know what I'm saying? Round of applause for your boy. I can't hear it, but give me a goddamn round of applause. You motherfuckers better be clapping. You niggas better be in the motherfucking out there cyber clapping or something. I want to see some that means cyber claps. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. But yeah, man, big ups to everybody out there in the chat, man. We over 3,000. You know what I'm saying? We over 3,000. Strapped up Sammy, man. Day one. You absolutely right. Retros for life. Day one. You absolutely right, man. D Nice. Day one. Mr. Vegas. Derek Lincoln. I know you in Vegas, baby. Have fun with your girl, but shout out to my nigga Derek Lincoln, man, out in Vegas, man. He said he'll be back Friday. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all ain't seen him in the chat. He out there doing his goddamn thing. I fuck with you, Mike. We need to collab ASAP. Hey, man, hit me up. Anytime you want to collab, man, you want to talk some boxing, bro, I'm here. I'm here for anybody, man. Whatever you want to do, bro, hit me up on IG. You know what I'm saying? If you're on my IG, I'll put it on the screen for you. Or you hit me up on, you can hit me on IG. Damn, what can you hit me on, baby? IG and what up? Because I don't really be answering my motherfucking Facebook like that. Niggas be trying to add me on Facebook. I'm be like, man, Facebook a little bit more personal, you know what I'm saying? That's my life right there. Instagram ain't really my life. Twitter ain't really my life. That's just a platform that I'm motherfucking put my shows and content on. But Facebook, I got a Facebook page. You can hit me up on Mike on Sports. Avon Barksdale on Facebook. Gross 1911 on IG. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it, man. Y'all see it. Yeah, man. If you want to hit me up, man, hit me up, Ella, what's your name? E3la? I don't know, man. Y'all be having the goddamn names and shit, bro. Y'all be having difficult names to say. But yeah, hit me up, man. We can do some. D Nice, that dude lost his noodles. Got it out the mud. Yeah, man. We ain't have no cosign. You know what I'm saying? We came in on our own. Started off with 300 last year. I had 325 subs last year when I first started in May or April. I forgot when I officially left the Boxing Voice. I think it was in May. When I officially left the Boxing Voice. So we started in May with like 300 people, man. And before this May, you know what I'm saying, we got to be 3,000. So we've been working. We've been working. But yeah, man, number to call in. I want y'all opinion, man. Well, I mean, y'all can call in or not call in. But I want to know if y'all believe TEOFIMO Lopez can get out of his contract. Can get out of his contract. I know it's gonna be difficult. Bob Arum is a lawyer. Let me see. I'm trying to get my little new saying up. Give me the 4,000 before May. We're going out to 757, man. 757, man. Talk to your boy.
Yo, this M Stacks.
What's going on, M Stacks? So you don't think this fight was worth $6 million, huh?
I mean, like you said, I mean, my opinion, you know what I mean? You made your point, yeah. If they think it's worth that. I mean, you got to think about it. They're starting a business, bro. So they kicked it off with that Tyson Jones. That $50 pay-per-view did $80 million.
Yeah.
In a pay.
You got to think about you got to think about the international TV rights, the sponsorships, just everything that they went into it, man. Like they made way more than $80 million. So to them, shit,
exactly.
If we can secure a young up and coming star, they're probably gonna knock this nigga Camboso the fuck out. Let's be real. Like, he probably gonna sleep Camboso, and if you can sleep Camboso on a Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson card, or Jake, even a Jake Paul, we know nigga Jake Paul gonna have people watching. Simple as that. Y'all can hate him, y'all can say he's not good for boxing. That motherfucker gonna have people watching. They gonna tune in to watch Jake Paul. So with that being said, if you can put him on one of those cards, you know what I'm saying, and the world can see how talented he is, and maybe even get a goddamn highlight reel knockout, then shit, that's good for Triller and that's good for TEOFIMO Lopez. Maybe Triller will be willing to buy out the contract if the fight does good.
Yeah. Especially if he gets a spectacular knockout. And a lot of, especially casual fans who buy most of the pay-per-views, if they see T.O. doing that.
Let me ask you this, M Stacks. If TEOFIMO Lopez can't get out of his contract, should he sit out or should he continue to box for Top Rank? What would you do?
Um,
Knowing what you know,
I would
knowing
buy
what
I would buy my contract out. I'm sure after this payday he should be able to buy his contract out himself, shouldn't he?
I mean, maybe he can, but damn, you want to buy out the contract? Like Bob might have another number for him. It might not be 800,000 like it was for Andy Ruiz. It might be shit a few mil. And I don't know if Tio from Lopez got a few mil to buy out his contract. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But I'm just saying, like, if it was you would try to buy out your contract.
Well, maybe this could set up a super fight between him and Haney, and then I'm sure after that fight or whatever, however that goes, I mean, if that fight's not made, maybe he can use that in court. I mean, it's kind of a running joke that Bob Arum is holding up every mega fight we want to see right now. You know,
I'm gonna put it out on Bob.
um,
I'm gonna put it out on Bob. He finally got to take some responsibility too.
well, he's got a history of it. He's admitted to it, and he seems to be right there every time we want a big fight. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So it's like, yo, you got a killer. You know he killed people, and people keep dying. And every time you show up at the scene, he was there. But it's like, come on, you know? This dude kills fights. So I don't know, man. I don't know what he's gonna do, man. But I think he can prove it in court. Shit, I'm not even a lawyer, and I can prove it in court.
That's what I'm saying. Like if they talking freely, like ain't got David McWaters in his corner too, you know what I'm saying? So that's good. But if the emails and shit are out, like Todd the Buff fucked up, man. Like that right there, like you can't. I mean, in my opinion, you can't do that. I know boxing rules ain't set up like basketball and football, but man, that's like going against your player. Like that's like tampering. That's like showing that you don't have his best interest at in heart. I mean, at heart, whatever the fuck it's called.
Exactly, and I know that To. What was the numbers on To and Loma versus Loma?
They did the most views of any fight last year on TV, like on regular TV. They did the most views of any fight last year. Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko. They almost did like 2.3, maybe more.
I mean, Aram got paid. Everybody got paid, pretty much.
I mean, T.O. didn't really like how what he was getting paid then, but he understood like, all right, I'm gonna take this, but going forward, if I win, I want more. And they try to come back and give him less than he just made for Loma.
Yeah, man, top rank, man. I mean, boxing right now is ripe for the picking. You got these cheap promoters, you know. Maybe that's what we need, somebody to overpay a little bit. You know, maybe they're not overpaying. Maybe they're just paying for it all, just like the internet game, just like starting a YouTube channel. You put in all the work, you don't get paid shit at first, and then you get all the money, and then it gets easier and easier. So maybe that's what they're going for. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're going for the long game, which I assume is what it is. But who runs Triller? Is it Mike Tyson just has a hand in it, or what?
I think Mike Tyson got a percentage of it, and I think the president is a dude named Kavanaugh. His first name right now is slipping me, but I know his name is Kavanaugh, a guy who's a president. Who owns it? I don't know. I don't know. But anything else you want to say, M Stacks, before I get to the next caller?
Oh yeah, man. I heard you was doing the betting show, man, and I'm shit. That's all I'm doing now is betting. So anybody listening, take.
Yeah, we doing this little thing we call a pick 'em or whatever, right? And I'm giving away a free hoodie at the end of May. You know what I'm saying? It can be whatever hoodie you want, whatever color you want, whatever color you want the logo to be. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a 1 of 1. So whoever got the most picks right at the end of May gets that free hoodie.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, I was just giving a free pick tonight to take the Cavaliers on the points. And if you ain't scared, take them straight up. But they're playing the Pacers. and they're on a 4-game winning streak, and the Pacers are on a 4-game losing streak. And if you subscribe to the page, I do this almost every day now. I ain't fucking with boxing, man. It's boxing shit right now. So
Damn.
I'm just fucking with sports. Yeah. We called the Nuggets last night, though. Got there plus 265. Yeah, man. All right, Mike.
All right, big dog. Thanks for calling in. Shout out to my guy M Stacks, man, for calling in, man. I'm just checking out, see if there's any more news. I know it's I got a Manny Pacquiao show coming up next. Manny Pacquiao talking. I mean, Mikey Garcia is saying that Manny Pacquiao is next for him. I thought Manny was supposed to be fighting Terrence Crawford. Right. Talking about knocking nigga ears though. Going out to 502. 502, talk to your boy, man. TEOFIMO Lopez trying to get out of his top-ranked contract. Do you think that he has enough juice to get out of it?
Can you hear me, Mike?
Loud and clear. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? It's Strap.
What up, Strap? Sammy, how you living, bro?
But I'm good, man. Just wanted to say congratulations to you on the 3K.
I appreciate that.
Man, no problem, man. You earned it. Glad I could help. Glad I can be a part of it. What I think what sets you apart from a lot of other channels, like I said, any nigga can come on here and talk about boxing or talk about what's what they see from other channels or other news outlets. But one thing I like about you that separates it is, for one, you make it logical for everybody to understand. Even if I don't agree with what you're saying, I can understand how you got there. So I can appreciate that. And it don't switch. So whatever you hold in place for like a bud, it goes to everybody else or any other boxer. It don't switch from a Monday or Friday. So I appreciate your consistency. And the third thing, nigga, I seen you do this show from a fucking hospital bed before. So to see your grind and dedication to your craft and watch you get better, not only your knowledge, the production with it. Now you got your own logos, your theme songs. I just watch you increase. So, man, ain't no excuses for no other nigga out there doing they want to, man. So, and you got a spot in the new Mortal Kombat movie, nigga. I seen Jax in the movie. I seen Jax, nigga. So you in there.
Nah, straight Sammy, man. Thank you for all the goddamn compliments, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
Don't matter where I'm at, man. If I got a microphone and a computer, nigga, I can do a show.
Yes, sir. I seen you, man. I appreciate the dedication, man. It makes me not have an excuse every day. So, but for the question at hand, can Teofimo get out the contract? Is that the question?
Yeah, can he get out of it, man? Seeing what you seen, seeing Todd the Buff going behind his back, trying to drive the price down. Seeing goddamn Bob Arum out here telling Triller, man, that shit, they can buy him out. But really, I want to focus on the Todd the Buff. Todd the Buff calling the zone, trying to get Eddie not to purse bid to drive the price down so they can win a purse bid at $2.3 million and give Teofimo Lopez his mandatory minimum. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. If Eddie bids 3.5, that means more money for you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to put on the event, and that means you get free money. So I'm not understanding why Todd the Buff did that. And seeing that he did that, I think Teofimo Lopez got a good case, man. Like, hey, they was actually working against me. They weren't working for me. They were working against me.
Yeah, two things with Top Rank. What I always see, they always find, a great fighter. They always find a fighter with great potential that they know later on in their career they're going to be big pay-per-view stars. They got a history of doing that. They just don't have a history of maintaining them. But every contract dispute that I've seen, it's never cut and dry. It's always stretching out to where fighters had to sit out. Fighters had to, not fight for years and have some inactivity. And the ones that I think in the background, reason why they trying to get Eddie out of it, because if Teofimo can buy himself out his contract, or if he can't buy himself out his contract, Eddie's the type of guy that'll throw him the money to buy him out so he can do business with Eddie. So that's why I think on the backside they mess with Eddie behind the scenes. But Teofimo does have a great case, but that'll have to go to multiple court cases to be tied up in court for a long time. So I've never seen in my past, I can't say now because I'm not a part of those conversations, but watching boxing and the history of it that I've seen, it's never a clean divorce, man. It's always long and ugly. So I hear what you got to say about that, bro.
Even if he does win a court case, that's going to take, 6 to 12 months at minimum, at best.
At best, bro.
6 to 12 months. It could drag out longer than that. So, I mean,
only court case that go fast is child support court. That's it. They'll get your ass for the child support in a heartbeat.
Lock your
That
ass up, nigga, soon you walk in that bitch. Oh, you ain't bringing up money today?
No.
Take his ass away.
No. In the Mike, on the hardest part though, is the funniest one is when they bring their kids to court with them, like that's about to save them or some shit. I don't know if you've seen that, but I done seen that a couple times.
Call
Yeah.
the grandma, come get them, man. we taking your ass in there, man.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I just don't think it's gonna be short and sweet like you said. All court that I've heard of takes a process, and a year. Is it worth the wait? Is it worth the inactivity? I think that's why Canelo pushing through his contract, because Canelo was beefing with all them, Golden Boy and all that, but he's still fighting right now, so he can.
You see, the zone and Canelo gave Oscar a little care package to where, you know what I'm saying. I know it wasn't like the amount wasn't listed, but they said they came to a agreement, and when you come to agreement, you know what I'm saying, they gave Oscar some money to buy Canelo out of his contract, and I believe the zone probably you know what I'm saying paid the bill for that. So,
yeah, but so is Canelo. That's why Canelo fighting these cans and stuff like that. I mean, I know that was his mandatory, quote unquote, but he's fighting so much because he is part of a contract too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's want to get out that contract so he can be totally a free agent. Because let's just be honest, that boy don't need Golden Boy no more.
No, he's not. You see Matchroom promoting the events now.
Matchroom, because Matchroom does one-offs. Yeah, you ain't got to be in a contract with Matchroom. Matchroom like, yeah, we can work together this time, and if we cool with it, we can work together again. But it doesn't have to be a long-term deal. It's like marriage without the wedding, brother. He got it good with Matchroom. Yeah, you're right, bro.
Goddamn UK tour, man. He beating up goddamn Callum Smith. Nothing about to beat the shit out of Billy Joe Saunders, man. This dude right
he about to kill Billy Joe, man. Like
Billy Joe, this nigga out here wearing dick suits and shit, man. He ain't serious about boxing, bro.
No, he ain't serious about boxing, and no one's gonna take him even serious. Talking about he got the best chance. Like, what we really talking about here? But Canelo moving just like the other greats move becomes about business. You know what I mean? I'm not defending him, but the passion for boxing may be gone at this point. He's just really great at it, and it's a business. So he's moving like a businessman.
Canelo, man, like we want him to fight Benavidez and Charlo, but it's like with Earl Spence, like we want him to fight Terrence Crawford, and everybody seems to give Earl Spence, you know what I'm saying? Like they let him go his easy route, like he said. So if Canelo want to go an easy route too, shit, if y'all ain't holding Earl foot to the fire, why y'all hold Canelo foot to the fire?
I can't be a hypocrite. I can't be a hypocrite. I can't be a hypocrite because my favorite boxer did it. I mean, come on. When I seen Floyd fight Zab, all right, I used to fuck with Zab, but we all knew what was gonna happen. Even though Zab hit him once, we all, we're celebrating one hit. Then I seen Floyd fight Sugar Shane.
Bro, that's about all you can celebrate from Floyd. McDonough had one hit. Shane had one. Well, Shane had about 2 or 3. I ain't gonna lie. Shane had about 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah,
But everybody else like shit. They barely touched the man, so nigga, you gotta celebrate it when you touch Floyd. Shit, it's hard to do.
Yeah, but that's how Floyd moved. Like no one really thought he was gonna lose to any of those other boxers. So same thing with Canelo. So now they just picking and choosing. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying it's right, but I'll be a hypocrite if I try to judge Canelo because I seen my favorite boxer do it. So I ain't gonna hold up the line no more, man. Just want to say salute you, appreciate you. Gonna keep rocking with you, man. Blessings to you, bro.
Strapped up, Sammy, man. Thanks for calling in, brother. I appreciate it. Shout out to my guy, Sammy, man. Always good to talk to my nigga Strapped Up, man. Y'all go follow Strapped Up, Sammy, know what I'm saying, YouTube page, man. He always putting out music and shit. Go support the brother, man. Always good to try to support everybody a part of this Michael Sports universe. Am says Andre Ward and Mikey Garcia gave up their career. Roughly 2 years. You're right. Ward had that dispute with his promotional company, and he set out 2 years. Mikey Garcia had the same thing going with Top Rank, and he set out 2 years. Even I think Demetrius Andre had a problem before he got with Matchroom, and he had to set out. You know what I'm saying? So boxing is an ugly sport, man. It's ugly. Sometimes these guys miss a lot of good money, a lot of good time of their career. You know what I'm saying? Goes to waste because they get in bad contracts. They get in bad contracts. They get in bad contracts, bro. Like, I mean, it's just simple as that. Like Bud still got to pay Cameron Duncan to this day. Cameron Duncan still get a percentage of Bud to this day. And sometimes, hey, when you sign them contracts and you ain't reading the fine print, just like the music business, man, this shit ain't. And a lot of these guys that I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, harp on, you know, like trying to make these guys seem like they're dumb, but a lot of these guys are young. They ain't reading the fine print. They just happy that somebody is willing to sign them, that somebody is willing to give them a chance. Just like the music business. Sometimes you see rappers and artists not happy with the label because they signed a bad contract, and now they feel like they're outperforming that contract. And honestly, like you ain't gotta renegotiate with the fighter or the singer because you got them tied down. Now, if you were, I guess, if you really don't are a good person and you feel like that dude can make you a lot of money, then you will try to renegotiate with him, you know what I'm saying, and make him happy. But that's far and few in between, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you see it in football all the time. They'll franchise your ass. Dak Prescott going through it right now. He want that big money. They're like, shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to franchise your motherfucking ass, and you're going to pay for this 1 year tender. You know what I'm saying? And they doing the same thing to TEOFIMO Lopez. Oh, you want more money? Shit, we got you on the contract, dog, 1.25. You know what I mean? We got you on the contract, 1.25. But with the collusion with the zone and Tyler Buff trying to drive the price down, never know how this shit gonna play out, man. You never know how this shit gonna play out, man. 317-922-6995 is the number to call in. If you are international, you can add me on Skype. My Skype is pinned to the chat. If you want to call in right quick, you can. If not, man, we're gonna get on down and get to this Manny Pacquiao show. That show tips off. I got it scheduled for 4:30. But I'm probably going to come at 4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to come at 4 o'clock. Pause. But yeah, man, that's what I'm thinking. If we don't get no more. Manny Pacquiao, Mikey Garden. I mean, I'm like, does Mikey even deserve? What did Mikey done? What has Mikey done to deserve a Manny Pacquiao's fight? You know what? I ain't going to get too much into it. I mean, got my blood boiling. The fuck you done? Jesus Christ. Let me see, because I gotta find that video of Mikey Garcia now. All right, y'all. Well, I guess that's it for the night, man. Catch me in a little bit. We're gonna get on down. Till next time, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I get down, and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, what the fuck is calling me, man? Yo, Mike, drop that beat on me. Yes, sir. Okay.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, Just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike cross the bars, Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike cross the bars, Mike on sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cash App, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.